it doesn't actually teach you how to be a bitch for the most part, from what I know. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Parmis. I make wellness, lifestyle, and fashion videos here on YouTube and on TikTok. So if you haven't checked me out there, I'll link it down below. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a huge book haul, and I don't normally buy books in bulk, but going into the winter season, I feel like I wanted to stock up on some books because I feel like it's the best way to combat the seasonal blues, just kind of dive into the books, and it's kind of like my comfort activity. So I'm going to show you everything I got. These are all books that are centered around self-improvement, so if you don't like that topic, exit out this video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and open all these packages. So let's start off with the biggest box. I feel like Amazon is the best place to buy books because they're a lot cheaper and they come so fast and you don't have to leave the house. Like, I feel like when I go to Indigo or any other bookstore, I just spent so long in the store, hours and hours, before I can find maybe a few books. So anyways, this is not sponsored by Amazon, by the way. In this first box, the first book we have is The 4 Agreements. This book had 80,000 reviews, and I was really shocked because I've never heard of this book before, but I'll read you the synopsis. It says, in The 4 Agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz, is that how you pronounce the name, reveals the source of self-limiting beliefs that rob us of joy and create needless suffering. Based on ancient Toltec wisdom, the 4 Agreements offer a powerful code of conduct that can rapidly transform our lives to a new experience of freedom, true happiness, and love. Yeah, I've heard great things. I read all the reviews. They seem to be phenomenal, so I'm really excited to give this one a try. It's a very short book, so it should be an easy read, but we'll see. Next book I got is Why Men Love Bitches. This is also a very popular book. This had like 15,000 reviews on Amazon, and it doesn't actually teach you how to be a bitch for the most part, from what I know. Essentially, it's supposed to teach you how not to be too nice and to basically stand up for yourself. So I'll read you the synopsis on the back. It says, Sherry Argov's Why Men Love Bitches delivers a unique perspective as to why men are attracted to a strong woman who stands up for herself. With saucy detail on every page, this no-nonsense guide reveals why a strong woman is much more desirable than a yes woman who sacrifices herself. The author explains the following: why are men romantic at first and then change? Why do men take nice girls for granted? And why does a man respect a woman when she stands up for herself? So it all sounds like really promising stuff that it's supposed to teach, but I'm really excited to give this one a try. A lot of people I know have given this a read, and it should be good. The next book I got is a little intimidating because I have a very short attention span, so I usually opt for shorter books, but it's The 48 Laws of Power. I'm sure you've heard of this. It's a very popular book. The synopsis on the back says, immoral, cunning, ruthless, and instructive, this piercing work distills 3,000 years of the history of power into 48 well-explicated laws. As attention-grabbing in its design as it is in its content, this bold volume outlines the laws of power in their unvarnished essence, synthesizing the philosophies of Machiavelli, Sun Tzu, Karl von Clausewitz, and other great thinkers. And then it goes on to say, but like it or not, all have applications in real life situations. It's got a lot more written on the back, but that should kind of sum up what it's about. It is a very detailed book. It looks like it would not be as easy of a read just based off the synopsis and me flipping through the pages. But again, I've heard really, really good stuff about this book, so I'm excited to give it a read. This one is Make Your Bed. And I've never heard anyone talking about this on social media or through word of mouth. I just kind of came across it based off of past purchase history and reviews, and this was rated really, really high. The synopsis on the back says, if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed. If you make your bed every morning, you'll have accomplished the first task of the day. It'll give you a small sense of pride, and it'll encourage you to do another task and another and another. By the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you'll never do the big things right. I mean, this is already stuff that I do know, but it's nice to kind of reread stuff that I already know just because it's a nice reminder. So I feel like this book will be exactly that. I personally am a huge advocate of making your bed in the morning, so I'm excited to see what other little things they talk about in this book. The next book I got is The Power of Discipline. I feel like if you're self-disciplined enough, you can really do anything in life. And even though I've gotten to a good place of, you know, just disciplining myself, I feel like you can never stop improving. So I got this book to do exactly that. The synopsis on the back says, join a gym, start a healthy eating plan, save more money, stop smoking. The list of New Year's resolutions is endless, but how many of them are ever accomplished? According to Scranton psychology professor John C. Norcross, PhD, less than 10% of New Year's resolutions are achieved. How would you feel if I told you that your inability to achieve your goals does not arise because you are lazy or lack drive, but rather it's a problem because you have never been taught how to practice self-discipline? Self-discipline is like a key. It unlocks the door to personal fulfillment and opens the door to the life you have been dreaming of. With self-discipline, the average person can rise further than intelligence, and talent alone will take them, and the ordinary person can become extraordinary. So right off the bat, this sounds so good, looks like a very easy read, and again, it can be a really good reminder as to how to improve your self-discipline, how you can develop that skill, because really it's one of the most important skills if you want to achieve your dream life. So really excited to give this a read as well. The next book in this box is the infamous The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. And oh my goodness, I don't know how I haven't picked up this book sooner, because I've heard everybody talking about this and they say it's like a Bible. It says on the back, it has been passed down through the ages, highly coveted, hidden, lost, stolen, and bought for vast sums of money. This centuries-old secret has been understood by some of the most prominent people in history: Plato, Galileo, Beethoven, Edison, Carnegie, Einstein, along with other inventors, scientists, and great thinkers. Now the secret is being revealed to the world. So I am so excited. It looks like something that you would kind of read a few pages a day, because it's really broken up quite a bit. But yeah, maybe this is something I can read alongside another book. So really excited for this one. Now we move on to these single packages. Ooh, this one, The Mountain Is You. This one's a very short book as well. It says on the back, why we do it, when we do it, and how to stop doing it for good. Coexisting but conflicting needs create self-sabotaging behaviors. This is why we resist efforts to change, often until they feel completely futile. But by extracting crucial insight from our most damaging habits, building emotional intelligence, by better understanding our brains and bodies, realizing past experiences at a cellular level, and learning to act as our highest potential future selves, we can step out of our own way and into our potential. For centuries, the mountain has been used as a metaphor for the big challenges we face, especially ones that seem impossible to overcome. To scale our mountains, we actually have to do the deep internal work of evacuating trauma, building resilience, and adjusting how we show up for the climb. In the end, it's not the mountain we master, but ourselves. This seems like the epitome of a self-improvement book, so I'm really excited to start this one. Anytime I'm on a resort, I always see someone on the beach reading this, so I feel like it's one of those books you take on vacation with you. Maybe I'll save it for this December when I'm going on my tropical destination vacation, so really excited for this. And the last book that I got is The Psychology of Money. If anyone needs this book, it's me. Even though I save my money, I do have a shopping problem, so I feel like this will be a good book to kind of ground me from all the shopping that I do. It says on the back, doing well with money isn't necessarily about what you know, it's about how you behave, and behavior is hard to teach even to really smart people. Money, investing, personal finance, and business decisions is typically taught as a math-based field where data and formulas tell us exactly what to do. But in the real world, people don't make financial decisions on a spreadsheet. They make them at the dinner table or in a meeting room where personal history, your own unique view of the world, ego, pride, marketing, and odd incentives are scrambled together. Sounds amazing. The reviews were phenomenal. And I mean, we don't get taught in school how to manage our finances. So I recommend, maybe not this one, but you picking up any book on finances just to kind of teach yourself, okay, what is budgeting? How do I manage my finances so I don't go broke? So I add to my wealth for the future, and so on. I have a good understanding of how to manage my finances, but again, I could be doing much better if it wasn't for my shopping addiction. So I'm excited to give this one a read as well, as I'm excited to read all of these books. They're such popular and well-reviewed books, so I trust that they will all provide really, really good value. I'll leave the links to all of the books in the description box down below. If you enjoyed this book haul, give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy my content, hit the subscribe button down below as well. I do a lot of videos on wellness, lifestyle, and fashion. So join the journey with me, and I can't wait to talk to you guys again in the next video. I love you guys. Bye.